Engineering can be a difficult task sometimes, so I'm going to show you how to play engineer. Sustaining your building should be top of your list to be a good engineer. You know what they say, an engineer is only as good as what he builds. So keeping on top of spy checking and maintenance soldiers should be important. But you should always know to abandon ship and doggone run for your life, damn it. But the longer a sentry gun is alive, the more the enemy team knows where it is. So try to keep it constantly on the move to surprise the enemy team when they least expect it. Some players tend to underestimate the engineer, but getting good with a shotgun can win games as engineer. So all you're relying on your sentry to get kills is only playing half the class. So try to practice your shotgun aim to finish off any stragglers and to defend your buildings, especially with guns like the Frontier Justice and Widowmaker, which rewards good aim and perfect tracking. But if you want to solely rely on your sentry gun, I'd recommend the Rescue Ranger, which heals your sentry when you shoot it at it and also allows you to drag your sentry from nearly anywhere on the map. There's another shotgun, but we don't talk about it around here. Well, that's it for aiming. Let's talk about It's called Team Fortress 2 for a reason. You got to work with that pesky old team of yours to win the game.
And crush your enemies.
Using dispensers and teleports to assist your team during pushes is a great way to win games. But also communicating pushes to know when to move your sentry up is also a great way to take ground and gain the advantage. Also, for the love of God, do not put your sentry gun next to mine. Engineer is a sort of support class, so always remember to help your boss out, and let's go to the next.
There's a spy, Pyro. There's a spy around here.
Well, let's continue. Knowing the maps and the best places to put your sentries and dispensers can be very important knowledge. There are many guides on very effective sentry placement, as some maps have very strange hitboxes that you can abuse. But also knowing the direction the teams will come from can help you keep your dispensers hidden behind walls and away from enemy fire. And if you're good enough, you can do skillful sentry jumps into very mean sentry spots and absolutely rain terror on the enemy team. That's not really necessary though to experience the engineer experience. Also, please put down teleports. They are much more important than you think. But now it's time for getting into You need to think like an engineer. You need to become the engineer. So you need to spend at least 6 hours a day listening to engineer voice lines and memorizing his exact lines and meet the engineer. Every engineer main does this. If you don't, you're aware. Okay, I think that's it. Let's reach the conclusion. What did we learn today? Not much, but we did learn how to play a slightly psychopathic, highly educated short guy who knows how to build automated weapons. Like and sub, and I might do more. Hope you enjoy. See you around.